Sup my dudes, Valkyrja. Today I've seen a lot of people saying Welt's not the best unit in the game because in my last video I said he is. So today I'm going to explain to you why I regard Welt as the absolute best unit in the game. So to illustrate that, I've got Paint open and we're going to do a little arts and craft project today because I want to show you guys something. So let's say you have two of your own units, right? Let's say you have two of your own people and this is your first unit. Wow, they're here, they're all happy, woo! And then you have your second unit, they're here, they're all happy, and they're, woo! Now, what is the best way to build a unit inside starrail? It's speed. You want to go fast, you want to speed to the moon, you want to vroom vroom, right? So, the best way to build a unit in starrail is speed. So let's say unit 1 here, you go over and you buff you give you some goodies, some flowers or something, right? Give you some goodies, you buff unit 2, right? So unit 1 buffs unit 2, but they're both going really fast. Meaning, whenever they get a buff, right? Whenever anything happens, a buff's going to be applied for a multitude of turns, could be 2 turns, 3 turns, whatever. And as they go faster, as they're sitting here zooming along, they're going to run through their turns very quickly. So you're going to have to reapply unit 1's buff consistently. It's going to have to be constantly reapplied to unit 2 to get lots of value out of it. So that being said, with the buff situation, let's talk about now debuffs and talk about why debuffs are infinitely better than buffs. So let's say you have unit 1 right here, right? Unit 1 right here going woo, unit 2 over here going woo, right here, right? And then you have big scary boss monster that looks like this. Give it some teeth, yeah, some eyes. There you go. So you have big scary boss monster with some tiny little feet, who now is threatening your unit 1 and threatening your unit 2. If unit 1, instead of buffing your ally who's going very fast because they got boots, right, and they're using some speed, instead of buffing your ally, if they instead debuff the enemy with some stink, right, some stinky clouds, and they debuff the enemy, this will be applied for a similar amount of turns as a buff. So let's say a buff is applied for 3 turns. 3 turns is 3 actions taken by number 2. But 3 turns on an enemy is 3 actions taken by the enemy. So now here's where Welt comes in. Because debuffs are infinitely better than buffing, Welt, give them glasses, then you know it's Welt. Right? Welt as your unit 2 will now slow the enemy and make them go much slower, meaning that 3-turn debuff is now extended beyond multiple 3 turns of your characters because the enemy is going much slower. So that 3 turns could equal 5 turns. Who knows? It could be a lot more actions to take and you get a lot more value out of these buffs. Now the reason Welt is so valuable is Welt enables all of this with his big old circle, slash, and then slow little miles down to show that we took his boots away. Like, look, see, here's his boot. We're going to take his boot, put it on, it's gone. Took his boot away. Anyways, Welt slows the enemy, so you get even more value out of your debuffs. You get more value, you get more actions, you get more turns to your characters because the enemy's going slower, so you're able to pass them up. Welt immobilizes the enemies, so you get a free entire turn and slows them while they're at it. So Welt is all about slowing, all about immobilizing, all about enabling your team. A lot of people consider Bronya one of the best units in the game because she gives your ally another action. Welt gives your entire team another action. Welt is absolutely nuts, and I think Welt is probably one of the most underrated characters in the game because I personally believe he's the best character in the game. I think as the game fleshes out, as the game goes forward, a lot more people are going to see the value in Welt, and they'll start to see exactly why Welt here is just so good. Anyways, hopefully this video makes a lot of sense for you guys. I'm going to TLDR for you right now. Basically, here's the point of the whole video. Buffs, they will run out because you have a lot of speed on your characters, so you run through your turns quickly. Debuffs last a lot longer as long as you can consistently apply slows onto the enemy and slow them down. So debuffs are infinitely more valuable than buffs. Welt enables debuffs to actually stick to an enemy and slows the hell out of them, giving your team more turns, more actions than anything else. Anyways, hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you guys enjoy this Microsoft Paint example? Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.